Interior trainer, take 2, marker.
Very good. Here we go.
Ready whenever.
Let's
Yep.
see. Tell us that.
All right. All right. Try this again. So, if you could just state your name and what your role is to the camera.
Hi, I'm Keelan Matthews, and I'm a track coach.
Awesome. Well, let's start kind of broad. I guess. What's a typical training routine for a track and field athlete that you coach?
Well, for Janae in particular, man, today is Tuesday, so we'll start her out on an 800 warm-up. Then after that, we'll do a little stretching and some drills, get her feet warmed up, and then we'll dive into the meat of the workout, which is 400 and 200s today. After we get that done, we'll do some cool downs and then hit the weight room.
Got it. And when you get into the weight room, what's a weight lifting session like? And what do you focus on most?
Well, for track runners, it's all about quick twitch muscles. So Cybex machine, bounding, plyometrics, explosions. So just a series of different kinds of explosionary exercises. So a lot of plyometrics, basically.
And do you find that, with an athlete, is it certain strengths are what you focus on the most? Are you trying to round out everything in terms of, like, if you find a weakness, it's like, okay, we're going to hone in on that weakness this week or today or whatever specifically? Like, what's the sort of the strategy there?
Well, typically, if a runner is lacking in a certain aspect of their game, yeah, we have to focus on that. And that's outside of the track itself, be it the gym or maybe in the drills. If they have a problem with their starts, we'll focus on that, and then we'll move on from there.
Okay.
But as universally, we want to keep them strong throughout the whole thing. So it depends on how they're doing.
And so when it comes to, obviously the training, the actual work is very important in and of itself, but I would assume recovery is important. I guess to me, what's your take or your strategy when it comes to recovery?
Oh man, we're in California, so hydration is key. We have to keep them very hydrated. A lot of athletes have a problem with cramping or being dehydrated, and post and pre-workouts, plenty of fluids to keep your body functioning, because it will shut down on you.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I played football as well, but track was my mainstay. I played football as well, but track was my mainstay. I played football as well, but track was my mainstay. I played football as well, but track was my mainstay.
What would you recommend when drinking fluids during a workout to kind of maintain and make sure that an athlete and their body's not shutting down?
Oh man, I found out that this product called Drip, it's amazing. I mean, Janae in particular, she had a history of cramping and being dehydrated. She started taking she got on Drip, and it did amazing for her. I mean, absolutely no cramping, no dehydrations. She had a series of migraines after each workout. It seems as if all that seems to be gone at this time. I'm a firm believer in it.
And what is it, in your opinion? I mean, there's obviously so many competitors in the athletic drink space, if you will. Like, what is it about Drip that kind of sets it apart that you've seen maybe between them and another competitor?
Well, I've been doing this for 25 years. I was a track runner myself. Grew up on certain fluids that are used for hydration and for electrolytes, and they were good in their time. But be it now, I found out that Drip, if it's not broke, why try to fix it? It works extremely well. So why look any further than that?
See, in terms of your favorite Drip flavor, do you have a favorite Drip flavor?
Oh, pomegranate raisins is my favorite by far. Yes. Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
It's,
Let's actually go. I think you brought up something really interesting of how you've been doing this for 25 years.
Yes.
Coming up as an athlete yourself and whatnot. Could you tell us more just about your history? Your sort of. Did you run D1? Where were you at? And
yes, I did. I started out at University of Washington. I did high school, and then collegiately I started at UW. I played as well, but track was my mainstay. I did that when I started out at 5 years old. 100 and 200 were my events. I was pretty decent for a big guy, and I was sub 10 400 meters, and I was sub 20s in my 200. But, fate would have it, I injured myself, so I got into coaching. And what I brought to the table in coaching superseded what I did on the track itself. I love working with children. I started out with very young kids, and now I've worked my way up collegiately, and guys getting ready for the Olympics, men and women getting ready for the Olympics.
Right. Yeah.
Great, we're going to cut right there. Very nice, everybody. Thank you.
Cool.